We had some wildfires flare up over the weekend, and that has caused around 100 voluntary evacuations in some parts of the upstate. Let's get you caught up on what's been going on. The Table Rock fire in the upstate Pickens County, that's at about 1,300 acres, and then we have the Persimmon Ridge fire at around 800 acres. Both of those fires are at 0% containment. And don't forget, we did have that wildfire in Horry County earlier on in the month. That one is 80% contained and still at around 2,059 acres. So don't forget that one is still burning in some parts of Horry County. And we do have some rain in the forecast today, albeit spotty showers. That will be helping to try to put some of these wildfires out in parts of the upstate. Tomorrow is going to be a nice day. We won't see any rain tomorrow or really throughout the whole week. It's going to be sunny and temperatures are going to go from 40s to 75 in the afternoon. Southwest winds are going to be increasing to about 5 miles per hour in the afternoon, and some of us could get close to 80. And we'll see that on our UV index. They're going to be on the order of about 6, 7, maybe 8 going throughout the weekend, especially into the weekend. What's not so nice, though, is the pollen count, because it's off the charts every single day this week. We're at a 10. And then as we search for our next rain chance, that comes on Monday. So that has the possibility to lower our pollen count going into next week. But take a look at the wind speeds right now. This is actually the wind gusts, so not sustained winds, but winds that are blowing ahead of the sustained winds. And they're on the order of 15 to 20 miles per hour, maybe 25 to 26 as you go from Spartanburg to Enoree. And because the wind is blowing from west to east, we could see some of the smoke from the Table Rock fire up in Travelers Rest blow east, and so we might be seeing smoke or smelling smoke anyway in Spartanburg, Cherokee, Union, and maybe even Lawrence counties going throughout the day today. And tomorrow those winds are going to pick up, especially going into the afternoon. So some of you that might have respiratory problems or are sensitive to that type of stuff in the air might want to watch out for that. We might see a code orange air quality alert be issued for some of these counties going into tomorrow. And because we have the rain in the forecast, that has increased our dew points. So they're on about 55 to 57 today. So it's very humid. It's a lot more humid than it was over the weekend. Over the weekend, we saw dew points in the 30s and 40s. Now it's up to 50, so it's a lot more humid. That will really help when it comes to fighting the fire. Our next 3 days are going to look like this: 78 on Tuesday, 76 Wednesday, and then 70 on Thursday, and we have a stretch of sunshine. Morning temperatures are going to be in the 40s, but then take a look at your weekend. It really gets nice because we're at 80 on Friday, 82 Saturday, and 85 on Sunday. Not a typo. Most of us are going to be in the low to mid 80s going into the weekend. It will be partly sunny ahead of the next system that's going to come through on Monday. That will bring with it our next rain chance. Right now it is just a slight chance. Not looking like it's going to be anything in the way of severe weather, although just want to let you know that we're going to be in a nice and dry stretch going throughout the next 7 days with warm weather and high pollen count and a high UV index.